And then please let there be many, many barbarians. Perhaps a champion or two. Because I really need their armor. Oh! There he is! That's really close. Alright, King of the North. I believe that is actually a champion. Many barbarian reavers, many barbarian chosen, a drummer, and some warhounds. And that is a pretty terrifying group. Oh, but I'm not afraid of these puny barbarians. Oh. Plus lots of draws. Do I have to fight all of them at once? The draws might actually make the fight easier by clogging up the battlefield and giving me free procs. As crazy as that sounds, but okay, it's time for me to rearrange the company to fight these barbarians. Because you want to be careful. Huh. We're gonna need those nuts. Let's use the goblin crossbow. Ah, you're so close to leveling, but I can't take you, not yet. You didn't really use the net a whole lot, did you? But I think the this armor is better. Don't need. Alright, our formation is going to be the same as last time. We're gonna do the old trick where we're gonna tank our knight. This time I don't think I need 3 shields because it's not a plethora of chosen, it's many, 7 to 9. That's so much easier. There's a massive difference. So I actually think I equip one of these Kopeshes. Good. What am I putting here? Another stack of javelins? I don't think that's good. Shield's not going to do anything. You're just going to footwork your way out if you have problems. Another net? Maybe. Huh. Do I not actually have enough nets? I just don't see you using the fire grenade. Our minstrel might use the fire grenade. Our minstrel needs a second net. Huh. I could have sworn I had more nuts. That's fine. This isn't as tough as the earlier fights. Okay. Alright, well, back to the fire grenade. I don't see a shield being useful. This looks better. Fashion is very important. Actually gonna put the noble sorting here. A bit more tactical flexibility could be relevant. Light shield might be better. I don't see a net here on this guy being super useful. Hmm. Alright, we're gonna do the trick again. This way we carry a bit more inventory space. Yep. Okay, let's just double check everyone one more time. This is a super serious fight. Do we need to use consumables? Not really. Make sure the formation makes sense. Let's get to it. The barbarians want us to fight the undead. Yeah, I don't care about the undead. I'm gonna rid the north of this so-called king. Brevity is the soul of scorn, Captain. Prepare for battle. Oh, but this battle is a little different. We are fighting in the open. And they have hounds. But they don't have... Ooh, look at that barbarian king. It's got a beautiful skull hammer. I want that hammer. But he can hit very hard. They don't seem to have any of the axe chosens. There might be some in the back. Those are the most dangerous. These ones with the cleavers don't do well against Battleforge. But they do very well against Nimble. Well, let's wait and see what they do. The hounds are actually a problem. The hounds can pin our mini and cause problems for us. So there's really 15 enemies, right? 4 of the hounds, they don't count. 1 drummer, it doesn't count. There's 15. Champion. This champion is a bit dangerous. But again, let's see what the barbarians do. We've got options here. I don't like those javelins. This group on the right is not actually that scary. Only 3 chosen with cleavers. These Chosen with the throwing weapons are just going to stay back and throw their things. They're not particularly dangerous when throwing the weapons at this stage of the game. The throwing weapons are actually terrifying early game. But at this stage, they're more of a nuisance. What I'm going to do is swap to the shield and spear wall most likely, but we can wait. Magnus, I kind of like your position right now. Frederick's gonna wait. Humbert's gonna step up, cleave, killing one of the dogs, but failing to hit the barbarian in the back. Then he's gonna wait for a better opportunity, as will our hedge knight. Geralt steps up, swaps to his greatsword, and cleaves a dog and one of the barbarians down. Then ends his turn. Our nomad steps up, panics a dog. And then of all things is going to step back, as unusual as that may seem. What's Geralt's range defense? 22. That's not great. He might get hit a lot here, but we can bail him out. If I stay here, this Reaver might do something. These two are going to throw their javelins. In fact, your range defense is only 11. 19. Yeah, but you're closer. Okay, you should equip your shield. We can step up to try to overwhelm this Reaver. But we open ourselves to rotation shenanigans. So this may seem crazy, but... Actually, that's not so crazy. I'm gonna stay here. Alright, our bower. Might as well try to pick off one of these barbarians. Perhaps a bundle of heavy javelins will do the trick. We scatter twice, hitting the Reaver in the back for fairly minimal damage. Could throw a fire grenade, but I don't think that accomplishes enough right now. That is not entirely true. I am curious to see what the AI does if I fire grenade this position. Will they step up here? I'm just really curious. I want to do this more for science than anything else. The armor damage is minimal. Oh! Because it's snow, the fire gets put out immediately, huh? Wow, that is logical. And a very, very good point that I should have thought of. Well then. Back you go. That was a good point. Let us try to control at least one of the Chosen, perhaps the one with the cleaver. Then bust out the banner. You know, we are actually going to shoot this Reaver, knocking him back so he can't attack next turn. And then reload, fall back. Spear wall shield. Magnus swaps to the whip, disarms a Chosen. Then steps back. Frederick moves up, hacks away at that Chosen. Noble moves up. With his hammer, or if his pole mace, he hits one of the warhounds, but doesn't kill it. Gremlin doesn't really accomplish much here. So we step back. Our Hedge Knight disarms a Chosen, or attempts. Fails, but shield walls. Geralt's gonna wait for a better opportunity. He might eat some javelin fire, but that is... Let's see. His defenses are not great. And he's not great against these cleaver-based Chosen. He needs to go fight the other Chosen on the left. "24 turns. This Chosen in the net, though, is such a vulnerable target. But we'll have a better opportunity. I think they'll have 30%ers unless I swap to my shield. But then I won't be able to deal with the Chosen. And the Chosen are frankly the bigger threat. I think they'll have 40% on me. Yeah, that's pretty good. I could move up and attack, but it's risky. I'm just gonna wait. Same here. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Throw the javelins at my companion. Our barbarians are moving and landing quite a few hits on us. They're hitting almost every attack so far. Alright, they finally start missing. Their battle strategies are predictable. Ah, that was less predictable. We're gonna need a proc. So we wait. Sword moves up, shoots the crossbow to push one of the Chosen back. And wait. Minstrel also waits. Magnus will attempt to what are the odds? 74% to disarm the king in the north. Swaps his cleaver and decapitates a Reaver. Then waits. Our noble is going to wait as well. Companion spear walls. Humbert. 74%. Hits one of the Reavers. Excellent. One of the Chosen managed to break out net, but it took him some time. Geralt uses his great sword to inflict a cut artery on one of the Chosen. Or known as stabs 3 times, killing a Reaver. At least 2 of the Chosen uses adrenaline to go ahead of us. We chuck a javelin, but miss. So we fall back. A hunter throws a javelin, but fails to kill. Does a rotation to save our polearm user. Who then does a great cleave, decapitating a Chosen 2 Reavers. And hits another Chosen before stepping back 1. to prevent this Chosen from attacking him next turn. Our Sellsword reloads. That Barbarian King is still terrifying. So we're going to net him. Magnus waits for a better opportunity. Our noble go ahead stuns one to Chosen. And our companion will also shield walling in addition to spear walling against the incoming javelins. Our Humbert is going to swap to the long axe and adrenaline to try to kill this Chosen with the cleaver. Our Hedge Knight's gonna swap to the keepsake axe. Attempt 2 decapitations. Very nice work. I guess Humbert didn't need that adrenaline after all. These Chosen are more irritating enemies than anything else at this point. Humbert will wait for a better opportunity. Because this Chosen's armor is almost destroyed, we're going to swap back to the fencing sword. But Geralt fails to kill. Our Nomad may have a better opportunity if he waits for a net, perhaps. Now, the Barbarians are missing their throwing weapons. The Chosen are stuck trying to break the shield of our Hedge Knight, rather ineffectually. This Chosen could move up, which would definitely be a problem. So we fall back one more. We have some tricks. The Barbarian King is quite likely to move in to engage us. Like this. If he engages us like that, that's acceptable. This Chosen with the mace is basically not going to be able to kill Frederick. And we have some shenanigans we can use as well. We're going to wait with the Hunter. Same with the Sellsword. Oh, wait with the Minstrel as well. Noble swaps to the two-handed mace. And dazes the Chosen trying to flank us. Then we're going to end our turn immediately in hopes of going first next turn. Magnus moves back and attempts a decapitation on the Chosen in the back, but he's fleeing now. Frederick hits once with his morning cut sickle. He might swap to the Sham Shear, or he might just shield. With a shield, his defenses will be supreme. And we can free up our characters. Plus, he can take a hit pretty easily. So we wait on that decision. As expected, the Barbarian King broke out of his net. It's more or less what I expected. We're gonna wait with our companion. Wait with our Hedge Knight. Alright. Humbert. As an attempt to kill one of these Chosen. We'll deal with the Barbarian King soon enough. 3 hits from our Nomad has broken this Chosen. He's forced to flee. Our bower throws a javelin at a Barbarian King, inflicting light damage, but every bit counts. We toss a second net on the King, severely limiting his options. Then we switch to throwing weapons for the next round. Many Chosen are still coming, attempting to use their adrenaline on us. This King might break out the net and then adrenaline to move, so he is still a danger. Our Sellsword swaps to the long axe, hacks away at the Chosen in the back. Our Minstrel kills one of the Chosen. Ends his turn. Magnus ends his turn as well. Frederick swaps to the Heater Shield. As expected, that is indeed what the Chosen did. We might take a big hit here. Our companion is going to prevent these 2 barbarians from throwing their weapons. Geralt will finish them off. Our Hedge Knight's not afraid of that last Chosen, so he swaps to the whip. Disarms the Barbarian King, who is now harmless. Geralt, wait. No, Geralt busts out his great sword, swings at a Chosen. Not doing too much armor damage, but still weakening the morale of that Chosen. And our Nomad finishes that Chosen off. He moves into position to prepare to kill the Barbarian King next round. These 2 Reavers in the back swaps to their hammers to try to crush our brother. We're going to wait with the bower. Oh, yeah, we're going to wait with the bower. Our Minstrel nets the Barbarian King. Frederick swaps to the Morning Cut Sickle and does not kill the Chosen, unfortunately. Humbert swaps to the Deathbringer, cleaves away the Barbarian King, whose armor is, well, very heavy. Yeah, Geralt will move into position to support. And it's time to deliver some death blows to this Barbarian King, along with some javelins. I do not believe this Barbarian King likes any of that. We're also going to move into position for a stun if that becomes necessary. Interesting. Magnus moves back, swaps to the whip, moves forward, and then adrenalines in hopes of killing that Chosen. Our Spearman shield walls. Humbert should still be able to go ahead of this Barbarian King. He's netted. We can do 2 hits with the whip. 1 is enough. Herald swaps to the fencing sword. And then delivers a devastating series of attacks on the barbarians. Our nomad delivers a single death blow to the hapless king. Ah, the barbarian chosen finally managed to break one of our shields. A little late since the battle was almost over and we're chucking javelins, piercing his leg muscles. Our hunter gets the same idea. Frederick finishes off a chosen. Our spearman stabs twice. Almost killing a reaver. Our nomad fails to finish off this last chosen. As does our minstrel, but it doesn't matter, he's almost dead. And it's over. It's just a drummer left. Managed to kill these barbarians. This Stone Fist of Rage hammer is unimpressive. It's actually much worse than one of the two-handed hammers that we have. But it's still a famed item. We'll take it.